It's Bristol, baby. Hello, welcome to the Sharpie 524th race of the 2003 Winston Cup season here. This is gonna be a long one, an interesting one, cause it's Bristol in NR 2003. It's gonna be chaos. Yeah. Well, last week at Michigan we did a bit of a strategy blunder. Miscalculation of pit road things. I changed 2 tires, but everybody just took a gas and go, and I was thinking about taking gas and go. I said, yeah, probably taking 2 tires. We went from 2nd to 9th, but anyway. Quick look here at the table. We are still the point leader by 94 over Mark Martin and 113 over my teammate Dale Jr. So the lowest we can go here today is 3rd in points. So let's just jump right into this one. We've been 2nd fastest in practice, but we got our 12th pole of the season. So basically, right now, this is race 24, and we got pole number 12. That's half the races we've been on pole this season. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah. Jeff Gordon 2nd. Then it's Matt Kenseth, Jeff Burton, Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch, Ricky Craven, Jason Leffler, Sterling Marlin, and Rusty Wallace round out the top 10. And I'd say just jump right into this one. God, I hope this is going to be a good one. The engines are going to be fired here for 75 laps around this place. Obviously, I don't think we're going to pit. We don't have to, as we can make it on fuel and on tires, probably. Oh god, please don't be involved in the wreck and DNF. It will be a bit shit. Green flags out, racing. The Sharpie 500. Got a great start. Matt Kenseth into 2nd there. Jeff Gordon, I think, drops down to 3rd. So we lead lap number 1 of 75 here. The car that's really fast. I made some changes to it in happy hour. She's a bit loose on entry, on exit, but it's a fucking rocket ship. So we can just keep it clean here. Should be good. After just 10 short laps, we can see lap traffic ahead. That's Casey Mears in the 41, currently running last on track. Gonna lap the guys in just a couple laps, I think 5-6 laps. We'll be there and gonna lap. And there's John Andretti also, who's had some DNQs this season, had some bad runs, but also some good runs. So he's going to be a lap down in just a couple of seconds, minutes. I don't know. 1.02 ahead of Kenseth, so we're quite fast here in those early laps. So far, caution free, which I didn't expect. LOL. You can also see our special guest. Did I introduce him? I don't think I introduced him. Look at that, white and golden, number 65 Regal cigarettes, I think it is, Regal Tobacco Chevrolet, driven by James Early. That's a Streamline Engineering Chevy, making his first start here in the 2003 season on a short track. Now in lap traffic here, as we're gonna lap Jamie McMurray now first, maybe. As we kind of don't want to drive 3 wide in there. McMurray, first car lap down here now. Obviously, lapping guys here is can be a bit tricky. That's the inside of Andretti. As Kenseth closed in, he's only 0.24 behind me now. There's Mears. Oh, contact with Mears there. Still sideways. I have to back off the throttle. There's Kenseth now trying to take the lead away. And Bobby Labonte running 3rd. We're side by side with Matt. There's Kenny Schrader, who scored a top 5 here on the apron. Contact with Bobby Labonte. Kenseth took the lead here away. Trying to slot in behind Kenseth, trying to get to the inside. Labonte as we do that here in the backstretch on lap 19. I have to see what Kenseth is doing, what he's going to do here with the lap cars as we... Ooh, contact with Matt. I just drive way too deep into this corner there. Now we go to the inside as Matt's on the outside here. Jeremy Nadeau gonna be a lap down. We retake the lead. I think Labonte is gonna follow through to second. Now lap Nadeau. So Schrader already a lap down. Nadeau a lap down. I think Schrader might even be multiple laps down. The guys who scored the top 5s here earlier this year at Bristol, all laps down, which is quite bad. And we're the race leader. Ooh, there's a screen freeze there for some reason. Now going to the inside of Mears. No, doesn't work. And there's somebody smoking. Terry Labonte. Another engine failure for him, for the 5 team. I think they had 3 engine failures this season so far. So that 5 team definitely needs to work on their motor program here, as we're gonna put 41 a lap down. Mears. There's Johnny Benson, Talladega winner, trying to work on James Early from Great Britain, Formula 1 driver. Now trying to work on Benson as the 18 Labonte is coming closer and closer again. Can't really close in on Benson. Can't really get to his inside. Maybe now. Out of 2. There's contact with Johnny. Gets my car unsettled there. But we keep it on track. Keep it pointed in the right direction with 50 laps to go. 49 to go now. So 1/3 of the race already completed and caution free. With some action going on. Try to calm it out. Now we go down the inside of the 10. Now we're behind the 65 there. And we run into him slightly. Also the brakes way too late here. But we get the run on him out of the corner into 1. Past James. Now that's Kyle Petty, Ricky Rudd, and Mike Wallace in the 09 there. I think that's the 60 of David Green making his first or second start of the season. He hasn't been in a lot of races this year. That's mainly because I added him late to the driver roster. I made that car myself, so I think it looks good. And there's Kyle Petty, who has had a front row start and a couple of laps led at Dover earlier in the year. Oh, that was way too much there. Way too much send. He's defending. He wants to keep this lap. But we're going through side by side with him. And past him into 1. We just huck the yellow line here. That's what we're trying to do. That's what you want to do here at Bristol. Just huck the yellow line. Don't give up any track position. This was Bristol before the progressive banking. Nowadays you can make runs on the outside. But back then, you were on the outside lane, you just lost, buddy. You just lost. Trying to get past the 21 car, Ricky Rudd, the Wood Brothers car. Wood Brothers won with Elliott Sadler in the car in 2001, the spring race. Side by side with Rudd. He's trying to get back, fighting me for his lap here. And we're making it past him. "41 laps to go." We've had 35 green flag laps. Or 34 rather, as we're on the 35th lap. Now we have a bit of breathable air here, bit of breathing room. So it's just Wallace Then there's a bit back to David Green. Making our presence known here on to the inside of the 09 car. James Finch's 09 there. Mikosuki, Tribe, Dodge. Wallace lights up the track. I say thank you very much, Mike. Putting the middle Wallace brother a lap down. There's the oldest Green brother, David, in the 60 Haas machine. Car driven by Jack Sprague in 2002 for a couple of races, and he drove it. David Green drove the car. In a partnership with Haas Motorsports and Hendrick in 2003 for a couple of races. Just made it halfway. Green. That's amazing. There's Kenny Wallace, the youngest Wallace brother. Probably my favorite. Seems like a nice guy to be around. Like he's really funny. Now we have some breathing space there. And there's Dale Jr. Dale Jr.'s engine is out. Dale Earnhardt Jr., third in the championship run. Probably out of the race. He's smoking. Second engine failure here at Bristol, and we're still under green. Lapping Brett Bodine. We're 4.5 seconds ahead of Bobby Labonte in second there. So we've had a really good car. Really fast, and I think Labonte is struggling with lap traffic. I kind of felt my mojo, my rhythm here when I'm trying to lap in cars there. It's here on the inside, trying to get to the inside of Jimmy Spencer rather. To make contact with him. Have to go through there, Jimmy, sorry, I'm the race leader. You don't have to leave in the room, but it'd be nice if you did. We don't really have massive drop off in lap times, only half a second slower from our fast lap. That's interesting. Oh, car was a bit twitchy there on exit. Just ran over the bump there. The bump's out of the corners. They can really unsettle a car. There's Mike Skinner and Dave Blaney. I'm trying to follow Blaney through here to lap Skinner. Sorry, that wasn't Dave Blaney. That's actually Ward Burton. Dave Blaney drove that car in 2007. That was my mistake there. Now here we have Elliott Sadler in the 38 with 28 laps to go. Still under green at Bristol. As we lap Jason Leffler, we just completed 50 laps of green flag racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. That's an impressive feat right there. There's Jeff Green, the 30 car, teammate Harvick in the 29 ahead, and Jamie McMurray, who's gonna be 2 laps down in just a bit, as we're gonna lap some guys here for a second time. That's how fast we were. That's what long green flag runs are for. As we no. We spin the car around. There's Matt Kenseth. He took the lead. We're gonna lose a lot of positions there, but we keep the car running. Gonna show you a replay there right now. So we dropped to 9th spot. And this is what happened here. To the inside of green I go. I just spin around. Lucky not to have to hit the pit wall there. There's a train to go. We're trying to work here on Jeremy Mayfield for position. Make contact with him here. That was obviously, I don't know what that was, but I think that was my mistake there with Jeff Green that I spun around. That was a stupid move there. Now both Evernham teammates side by side, and I can't really capitalize on that. I'm trying to follow Mayfield through here. It's a free wide ahead. That's Burton early and Mayfield. My car, yeah, obviously the spin hurt my tires a lot, but as we get spun around once again, now there's a caution. Oh Lord. Down to 28th. We have trouble with the motor. With 16 laps to go. All comes undone here. Matt Kenseth, the race leader. But we're not a lap down. Gonna have a look at the replay here. So that's what happened here. It's me, Elliot, and James there, and we just spin out. I hit the wall there. Bill Elliott gets hit by Jimmy Johnson, Rusty Wallace. He collected Tony Stewart there. Head on into Jamie McMurray. I'm sorry, not... Yeah, that was Jeff Green there, the 30 car. A lot of stuff happening here. This is what happened to me then. As I just get spun around, try to turn it around the car. And Ward Burton just puts me on my side there. There I was in reverse trying to catch the gears and get going again. Trying not to lose a lap. I'm gonna come down now and repair the car. Obviously that was not the way I wanted this to go. But, you know.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 2,500 in second. The pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4.
But I think we're gonna go a lap down here. So you have to get the car repaired, and that's gonna take a while.
Just the right side this time. Right sides only.
Definitely gonna go a lap down, but as it stands now, all the guys who are out.
At the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
I mean,
in turn 2.
there are a lot of guys out. The lowest we can finish 29th.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 2,500 in second. The pace cars on the back straight.
Obviously, I didn't anticipate this race to go that way. We had a long caution-free run, but that's just shit that happens here at Bristol, I guess. And with all the guys that retired ahead of me, could be worse, I guess.
On the front straight.
And we're gonna go a lap down here.
We're going green next time by. The pace cars in turn 1.
They're probably gonna even go green without me.
Now. Going green. The pace cars in turn 2.
Come on, guys.
The pace cars on the back straight.
Oh no! I don't want to go green without. Come on, let me out!
Turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. Pace cars in.
Going green without me. Yep.
Green, green, green.
They are going green without me. We're gonna go 2 laps down here.
Go, 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 go.
43 is no. We're 2 laps. We're even a lap down to all the lap cars. Not gonna make any positions up here. Just wanna keep the car running at the end of this. At the end of the day, maybe maybe something happens here, like this. I don't know. I'm gonna finish 29th here if nothing goes wrong here. One of the lap guys maybe blows an engine or has another mechanical failure, or if there is a crash, I can capitalize on that. So bump Jimmy Spencer out of the way. I mean, the car's still feeling fine. It took too long to repair. That just happens here at Bristol. I wouldn't want to have it any other way, let me tell you that. It's a war of attrition. At least we can say our car was running at the end of the day, and we survived. One of 29 drivers who survived the race. So we had 14 DNFs, wow. To the inside of Brett Bodine we go. To the inside of Mike Wallace there. Just trying to get any track position I can to just try to be in position for anything that happens, but I don't think there's gonna happen anything ahead of us. Nowhere near the 43. Nowhere near the 43. Now we're side by side with Jeff Burton again. So bump Burton out of the way there. We're obviously not gonna. Now it's official. We're gonna finish 29th. 2 laps to go, and 2 laps we're not going to make up, plus 2 laps on the leaders. But we could have, if they just got us out a little earlier, could have at least raced the lap cars for position. But I'm just here running around, trying to show that I could still have been in this fight, you know, at least around the lap cars. That was Bristol. P29 at the end.
It's over. Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Yeah, I mean, that was
We'll get 'em next time.
that was an interesting race. I can tell you that. Well, Matt Kenseth won from Michael Waltrip, Jeremy Mayfield, Kurt Busch, Bobby Labonte, Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Dale Jarrett, and Mike Skinner scores the top 10. If Mikey won that one, that would have been nice. Yeah, we finished 29th at the end of the day, but Dale Jr. was out. Mark Martin, where did Martin finish? Oh, Martin finished 12th. Okay, so we lost some points on Mark, but still, that was Bristol. I mean, it's a big wild card. It's a huge wild card, so I'm taking it. So after 24 races, we have the points lead by 53 over Mark Martin, 153 over Dale Earnhardt Jr. Matt Kenseth is in 4th with 188. Obviously, he won the race. 3rd win of the season for him. Then it is Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Burton rounding out the top 10 here. Yeah, Michael Waltrip scoring his first top 5 of the season here at Bristol. Next race is going to be the Southern 500 at Darlington. We finished 4th here in the spring. So, looking good at Darlington. Obviously, the track I'm really good around. So, see what happens. If you like this episode, if you like this late race drama here at Bristol, just want to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I'll see you whenever I will see you. Hopefully for the Southern 500 next. Yeah. Have a great day. Have a nice week wherever you may be in the world. And goodbye.